Hey everybody, it's me, Will.
Where do I look?
Sitting here with my buddy Bobby.
This one?
Yeah, this one right here.
Hey.
We're solving a couple more of the Sherlock Holmes Matchbox puzzles. I did one previously. I did a little video. It's on youtube.com/talkbomb.
I'm dressed like a dad.
He is. I got Bob a couple of the Matchbox puzzles from the Sherlock Holmes Museum. I never cracked them open. Bobby is trying to solve one right now. Why don't you make yourself uncomfortable and show the people what you're doing? All right, so you have to disconnect the
now links. this part's a little sweet little heart.
Okay.
And this part's a little loop.
Yeah.
And I'm fucked.
Here.
I don't like it.
Here. Get those hands on screen.
Man, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know, I thought you have to flip this inside out.
It's so much trickier than you would think.
Yeah. I think it has to do with flipping this ring, flipping it so it's reversed. So this side is over here, and then you can move this entire piece over it.
Is that even?
But I don't know.
How come you can flip the rings completely around?
I don't know. Bill, if you give me a second.
No,
you can't.
Do it now. Yeah, if you jam them into each other, it tightens the gap. But I guess, yeah.
Nope, just back where I came from.
The heart is completely enclosed, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like you can pull the other piece through the heart. You have to pull the heart through this.
You have to pull the heart through this. So I'm thinking it has to get to a point where it's like that.
Yeah.
And then this is the piece that stays, you know? So that if you flip it like this and then you like...
Here, cheat a little more this way.
So I'm thinking...
Just cheat your whole body so you're comfortable.
Yeah. I'm thinking if you flip this so that this centerpiece is holding this up here.
Yeah.
Right? And then if you flip this piece, push it inside out, this is the only thing holding it together.
Okay.
I'm thinking it has to do with those two movements, but I don't know how to do that, and I don't know if that is true.
It's weird because when I did one probably last month, I had these two simple linking rings. Very, very simple. No moving pieces.
Right.
Yours, you've got the heart-shaped one that's through this wound around slinky part, but there's also a moving crossbar that holds the slinky together.
Honestly, I think the crossbar is just so the heart can't easily flip through and pull through this way.
Yeah, but do you think it's misdirect, or do you think that you have to...
No, I think that the crossbar is just so you can't easily pull it this way.
Okay. All right.
You know?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I have no idea, Billy. Oh, Billy boy. Goddamn.
Well, if you ever get sick of that one, we have another one as well. And I found when I was doing my video, I was doing two as well, and I found that going back and forth between them, I could kind of clear my mind.
Clear your mind.
Yeah.
Give it a little space.
Yeah.
Well, you piece of shit. You want to try this one?
Really? Yeah. What if I solve it? Will you feel like you were defeated?
No, if you solve it, then I just have to solve it again. I have to solve it after you.
If I take it apart, you just have to figure out how to put it back together?
Well, a big piece of the puzzle is putting it back together.
Yeah.
On the thing, it says you need to take it apart and then reassemble.
Yeah, you kind of have to prove to yourself that you know what you did. In my video, I forced the two apart, and then I had to...
What do you mean you forced them apart? Wait, where's the one that you were doing?
Try doing the one that I did. I eventually successfully got it.
It just came apart like that?
I wrenched it apart.
That seems like cheating.
I guess it's cheating, but I felt like I was...
But is this opening supposed to be there?
What do you mean? Yes. Yes.
So that's clearly what they want you to do, right?
Well, you're not supposed to wrench it apart. There is a clever solution.
Oh, there's an easy, a leverage way to do it.
Kind of, yeah.
Interesting.
Oh my gosh, it's almost hard for me to wrap my mind around the shape.
The shape is very strange, right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yes,
indeed.
Most interesting.
But I don't even necessarily see what my exit point is meant to be on this. I don't see.
It doesn't really make sense where it's supposed to leave. There's a very famous Japanese rope puzzle.
Yeah.
That was for so long thought of as impossible, and this one guy made a little show about it, about him traveling to different experts and magicians and stuff trying to figure out the rope puzzle, and he went to the Puzzle Masters Guild or something like that, and they solved it by pulling the rope in such a weird way and twirling it and twisting it and then pulling this little ball through and then unraveling it and just like worked. Like I feel like these being less malleable is going to make it incredibly hard.
Yeah, it was hard. These I can like wiggle around the metal. Like I can, like I get what you were saying now. Like I can take these two levels of like coil and jam them through each other. I can.
Yeah, like you can.
I can bend the metal.
Exactly. It's just malleable enough that
it makes you feel like you can do anything.
It makes you feel. Yeah, exactly. But it's just still just wrapped around the same inside.
Yeah.
So let's look at it in like a spatial perspective. So like you want this piece to leave this area.
This
right?
Part. Yeah.
So if you go out this way, pretty much if you take it and you need to take it up like through this way, right? But how the fuck do you do that?
I don't know if that's true though, because even if you did that, you'd be blocked by the base of the heart.
Well, exactly. But I mean, you need to somehow. It has to do with looping this through this.
That's why I feel like this crossbar is, because the crossbar is what stops.
Yeah, but you can also
if the crossbar
you can also squeeze it so that this end is a little looser. You know. So that, yeah, so you can I can squeeze it so it's like just that little bit of the crossbar.
I think I have a decent theory. Yeah,
something like that. I don't know. I'm sorry, I just grabbed this from you.
No, I took it from you in the first place.
Yeah, here.
I think I might have a decent working theory of how to do this, because you're right. If now the heart is hanging on the crossbar, not on the spiral shape itself. If I can get it around the...
Oh, you're thinking... Oh, so you're thinking put the heart end through this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right?
What if you...
I think this is it.
I don't know.
You jam the centerpiece of the heart out. Put it around the crossbar.
Around the crossbar.
Which is still kind of tricky
Exactly.
to do. All right. Now it's on the other side of the crossbar.
Boom. Yeah.
And it's been removed. Bingo.
Fucking Willy, dude.
Bingo.
Goddamn.
Well, it was teamwork, because you were pointing out things about the crossbar that I had not
Goddamn
considered.
Willy.
So that's what it is.
That was a Willy Wonder.
This is a
you
Willy
get
Wonder.
A Willy Award.
I get 5 Willy Awards.
Goddamn, Bill.
You take the point of the heart.
I want a Bobby Award.
And you have to wind it around the crossbar. Because now I have to prove that I knew what I was doing by putting them back, right?
Yeah. So,
oh boy, that's actually.
But that shouldn't be too hard, because you just have to put it through like that, right? Because isn't this pretty much what it looked like, but from this angle, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Like from inside here.
If you do that,
you know what I mean. But that being said,
I don't think it can go through. The crossbar,
it can't go through that way.
The crossbar has to go through.
Exactly. You need to get this, but have it happen in here.
So I'll wind the base, the point of the heart in.
Interesting.
And then I guess
you're good at puzzles, dude.
And then I guess I twist the crossbar.
Oh,
right.
So that it's flipped on the other side, and then you pull that back out.
Did I do it?
No.
Are they separate, or are they together?
Oh,
I can't even tell if they're separate or together. No, they were separate.
No, you had it for a second though.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then you reversed it, I think.
This is
yeah. You had it, so you need it. Yeah, exactly. I think you need it from the other side. You need to put it in through that way, and then twist the crossbar. Whoa!
Launched it.
No, you had it for a second, because I saw this loop was on the inside, wrapped around this.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to do from
my gosh. It's tricky.
Yeah. Putting it back in is
putting it back in is harder than taking it apart at this point, because I know what I did, but you can't
recreate it. Yeah.
I can't reverse it in my head.
Exactly. For my D&D game, I got a little crystal skull puzzle.
Oh yeah?
And some UV markers, and I wrote words all over it, all over the pieces of the skull. And I waited for my players to find an apple, and then they picked it up, and it shattered into a million pieces, and I dumped this translucent crystal skull puzzle all over the table, and it was like, all right, well, you found it, so do you want to take this home and do it? And like everybody was like, oh, fuck that, I'm not doing this. And then one guy was like, you know what, I'll do that. I'll figure it out.
Oh, aha! I did it.
You did it.
We were doing it the opposite way.
Oh yeah, you got to go from the inside.
That was pretty cool.
There you go, dude.
That was pretty cool.
That's great. So wait, what's the trick to this one? Do you actually just need to
Do you want me to just show
use
you
it
or
through this? Well, because I don't know if I'm
they
supposed
slide
to.
apart very easily when you find it correctly.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. That was my only question because, like, I mean, I could definitely get this out.
Yeah, you could wedge
But-
it apart. Yeah.
Like, but if I just like squeeze this way, like, oh look, it's
Yeah.
like about to come apart. But is that the right way?
Right.
You know?
Yeah,
Like,
it
definitely
does.
not.
It does not require any force.
Okay. Well, now I fucked the whole thing
You
up.
can do it in a very smooth motion.
Well, now I fucked it up with leverage.
Thank you, Christy Spinks.
There we go. Who's Christy Spinks?
She's
Good
a
job.
viewer of
God damn.
the Hunter Killer videos. I do.
So I wrote 4 words all over every piece of this puzzle.
Yeah.
And then I wrote two separate words that I thought like they're never going to find this.
Yeah.
And then the guy put the puzzle together, and I gave him a little experience, whatever, and I didn't say a word. And then he like took it to they were like in a town. They went to this like magic thing,
Yeah.
and they were all getting their items like inspected, and he was like, I want to inspect this, and I shown a UV flashlight over it showing all the words.
Oh,
Then
cool.
I gave him the flashlight, and so now he has the skull and the flashlight, and he can look at it whenever he wants. And he was looking at it, and he wrote down all the words he saw. I, unbeknownst to them, I took all their character sheets and I wrote series of prime numbers all over them
All right.
and all over my stuff.
Yeah.
Like there are just numbers in UV pencil that you pen that you can't see, and like all over the fucking place, and they all come to numbers which correspond to letters in the alphabet, telling them the location of a like puzzle
Oh, that's
that
cool.
they need to get to.
That's like an at-home escape room or
Yeah.
something that
Yeah.
you put together.
It's hopefully they will
Figure it out.
Well, hopefully they won't just forget about it.
Right. Yeah.
Because like
How long did it take you to put that together?
No, not long.
No?
Yeah.
Because Dungeons and Dragons is so much more of like an improv
Yeah.
game that I think of.
Well, that's the thing. I like made this, and I was like, well, if they never find it, they never find it. You know, I'll just use it at another place.
I
Like,
guess that's
you know.
that's cool.
And right now, I feel comfortable telling you all my secrets. Right now,
Okay. Yeah.
they were leaving a dungeon, and a ghost appeared, but it was completely invisible. One of the characters, so they ran into this monster.
You could just write this story. Are you
Yeah.
using pre-written stories?
No.
Because you've written a story essentially. Yeah.
I've written a full story. I've like fleshed out a world. So they ran into this monster. They were in a dungeon, and they found a tree. This tree is already existing in this universe called the Gothias tree.
Okay.
And I think you'd really like it. It's long ago, 2,000 years ago, how many thousands, a vampire hunter killed a vampire, and the stake landed in the ground and grew into a terrible evil tree,
I love it.
and it corrupts everything around it and
Yeah.
produces fruit. And the fruit, if you eat it, it will like drain all your life force, or it will cure you. It will heal you.
One or
fully.
the other.
One or the other. The white ones hurt you, the red ones heal you.
Okay.
And they were like, you know what? This tree is super evil. Like they went through this whole dungeon. It took fucking 6 sessions to go through this dungeon. And they finally got to the end. They killed like this guy. They killed like a guy that was like working and was, under the tree's control.
Yeah.
And after that session that they fought the boss, Andrea pulled me aside and was like, you need to be hard around us. You need to give us like more powerful guys.
Oh wow.
But she didn't realize that like, oh, there's like, that wasn't the boss. Like, you're going to touch the tree and then a crazy powerful demon is going to come out and kill you guys. And she didn't know that. So she like, and the next session they started trying to kill the tree, but it was so rotten that they were just like pushing into it, and it was like just coming apart, and they found a womb inside the tree, and they like set the tree on fire and the entirety burned. And then they cut the womb, and this like weird little genderless naked mannequin person came out, like fell out,
Okay.
gooed out, and he's like missing the top of his head, and it's all smoke and horns. And he like stood up and was being very weird and long and like Nosferatu, and was like just touching people and like pushing them, like exploding them across the room. And he's pretty much Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
So it's like the more people that believe in him, the more powerful he gets.
Cool.
But one of our characters is an elf, and in the game, elves can't be put to sleep. They just can't. It's like a part of their trait. Like if you cast,
Do they sleep?
no, they meditate. They go into a trance. It's called. This is all very like nerdy, meta, whatever.
That's cool. Yeah.
But it has to do with this character, where this character is a dream devil. He wants to get into your dreams and hurt you.
Yeah.
But that person doesn't sleep. So how the fuck am I going to hurt that person?
Yeah.
You know what I'll do? I'll send a ghost after him. The ghost will take some of their blood. I'll make a clone. Then I'll replace that person with the clone in their group. And that person, the clone, is going to hurt their friends.
Weird.
So as they were leaving the dungeon, they all made a perception check, and no one made the incredibly high number that I set to, because it's impossible, because it's a fucking invisible ghost. And one character felt very cold and felt a little prick.
Yeah.
And her blood started running down her leg. And then another character glanced at her because she like made a yelping sound and saw that the blood was just rising up and disappearing.
Yeah.
And they eventually figured out that there was a ghost there that seemed to be taking her blood away. And then the ghost disappeared. And in like fucking, 4 months, I'm going to have her clone appear. It's going to be great. I have this whole thing planned out. All the other characters sleep regularly.
Yeah.
She goes into a trance for 4 hours a day. So she's awake from the most of it. When they all go to sleep, I'm going to have her. She is going to walk through the door and like give her an ultimatum and be like, I am going to hurt everyone you love.
Yeah.
And like I am a part of you, and I'm going to slowly take over control of your body, and you cannot fight me.
Wow.
And I'm going to give her like 3 saving rolls, and if she fails them, and I'm going to give her a note card that says, you are now chaotic evil.
Oh, so she's going to have to play as herself as an evil character.
If the clone takes control of her,
Yeah.
if this happens, she might fight it off, whatever.
Yeah.
But if it happens, the clone and the evil thing want her to become an evil character. Her alignment's going to be evil, and as a part of her character, she needs to inflict pain on her friends.
That's cool.
But she needs to do it in secret. So she's going to become a secret enemy to her allies.
That's cool.
And if she fails 3 big saves, it's forever.
Yeah.
It's just permanent. She is a monster.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah.
Does that, and so that the idea of that doesn't exist in Dungeons and Dragons, and
I'm sure somebody's done it somewhere.
but like it's not as if you were inspired by some other thing. You just did it.
Yeah. I wanted to do it for
That's really cool, man. I feel
Because
like
making,
these are
like-
stories that you're doing for a group. How many people are in your group?
6.
So you're doing this for a group of 6 people
Yeah.
and yourself.
Yeah.
And no one else sees it, hears
No.
it, whatever.
No.
These stories are cool.
Yeah. Because like I was watching the thing, honestly, and I was like, man, I want to make this
Yeah.
for D&D
Yeah.
and make it like one of you is a fucking clone.
Maybe you've
Like,
got to.
there
are a lot of shows out there. There are a lot of podcasts now that do the like we play D&D together.
Yeah.
Maybe yours shouldn't necessarily be
No.
we play D&D. Maybe you should take the story that you have written
Mhm.
with the decisions
like a
that
diary.
your group have made, and find a way to.
Well, that's what I've been tooling around with it for a while, saying just making a half an hour video a week, just like recapping what happened.
Yeah.
And then a half an hour video on, like once Monday, one is Thursday of what I want to happen
Yeah.
and what I've written for the week. And just like,
That's cool.
like,
You've been doing that?
small things. No, I want to do this.
Oh, you want to do
But
that.
just small things that they find that they ignore. Like right now in their possession, they have a book that it's blank and it's made with dragon scales. If they turn to page 2, you die. Like that's it. It's in their stuff. It's in their things. They opened it once and I was like, ooh, where do you open it to? And
That's
they're
funny.
like, just somewhere in the middle. Okay, the pages are blank. As you flip through, as you keep flipping through, all the pages are blank. It's a dragon hide covered book.
Wow.
Yeah, but if they go to the second page, a giant burst of flame explodes from it and does way too much damage for them to withstand. Yeah, but if they're high enough level, maybe they can do it. Or if they figure that out, maybe they can like trick someone into opening it or something, or open it and like throw it into a room as they open it or something.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. I think that's what I like a lot about the game is, just I know things that they don't, and I can just like I know a lot that they don't.
Yeah.
And I know things that are happening right now in the world that they don't know. Like I know that there are frost giants and they're chasing this guy with a ring, but they don't know that.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, it is weird. Like you're like a god of a little fake place.
Yeah.
Like you're an omniscient being.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool,
great.
man. That's sweet.
Yeah.
Do you want to try out that other puzzle? You want to try out the pyramid?
Oh, there's another?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't open this. This one's for you.
Oh, Matchbox pyramid.
Yeah, if it's like the one that I did, it may be assembling something. I don't know.
Man, oh man. Well, hey, good job on the other one, Slick Willie.
Yeah, I feel pretty good about that. But yeah, I think that was I did it, but I think it was more of a team effort than
More like a
just me
dream.
sitting around messing
dream
with it.
effort.
Yeah.
It won't open.
Here, I think I have scissors.
No, my mom says I'm not allowed.
Oh, okay. Well, I wouldn't want to make your mommy upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do love my mommy.
Oh, I do. Here.
No.
Bob, it's fine. You're a big boy now. All right, you got it.
My mommy doesn't think so. What do
All
I do with this one?
I'm gonna see if I can get
All right. I am supposed to. What the fuck? Make these 3 matches into 6.
Oh no, that's a different puzzle.
Oh.
I guess, yeah. The
What?
rules for this one are using 3 pieces, can you build a pyramid?
Why do they write a different puzzle on the bottom?
I think so that you have 2 puzzles per box. One of them's like a little thought puzzle.
Oh, look. I built it.
Oh, you're such a good boy.
Pyramid. Triangle.
Pyramid. I got a little pyramid puzzle like this from the UN. And it is
Oh, yeah.
so difficult.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's great. I have it in my office at work.
Interessante. Fascinating. Truly.
So 3 pieces.
3 pieces, build a pyramid.
How difficult do you think it's going to be? You think you're going to crack it quickly?
Oh, no way. I think I'm going to have a very difficult time. That's not part because it'll have to go. Oh, it'll have to go like that pretty much if I try and do it this way. And that's definitely not a pyramid.
I'm just going to go handheld with this, I think.
Okay. I think the hardest point of this one is going to be I'm not very dexterous.
No?
No. And I can't get my hands.
I thought,
in.
don't you study like
Hmm?
like karate or something? Like I'd imagine that you're pretty good with your hands.
What?
Don't you? I thought you studied like jujitsu or something.
Bill,
Am I wrong about that?
the method of my
Nobody cared who I was
power.
until I put on the mask.
is
Yeah.
insanity.
Um,
Can use curse words. I didn't use curse words.
sure
What are you
did.
talking about? When?
You cursed me.
I put a curse on you.
Yeah.
My mommy says I'm not allowed to use scissors. Fascinating.
It's
True.
funny. I think I recognize some of these pieces from my UN puzzle.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Maybe I'll have to bring that home and do a video on it because it's really difficult. Yeah, I bet I could do this.
Yeah?
I think I could do this.
Really?
Yeah.
You think you could?
I think I could.
I don't think I could.
But I have the inside track because I think I've done one very similar to it.
I got to tell you, Bill, I don't think I could. Look at me, a butterfly.
How can it only be 3 pieces? Where's the top to this one?
So I'm guessing. Okay, so these 2 are just this one cut in half.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, what does that mean?
Yeah, I know.
Would anyone like to tell me what it means? It's also not well made. These pieces keep falling apart.
I know. I'm infuriated.
I'm about to give it back.
I'm really mad about it.
Oh, wait. I messed up. There. I made a pyramid. Boom.
Huh.
Made one.
Well, you did it. All right, there you go. We proved you wrong, Mr. Holmes. I don't think these actually say Sherlock Holmes anywhere on them.
No.
No.
Well, I mean, it's strange because
they
this
just
this
held 'em
piece, like, where does this piece go?
I
Right?
think
Unless it goes like this, and this is the base. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's not impossible.
And it's like this.
So it is the peak.
But even then, and then this piece goes like.
Bob, I think you're very close.
This? No. Like that.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I don't think maybe
Boom.
that's is that it?
Baby.
Did you do it?
I made a pyramid.
Don't move it. Don't move it.
Let me straighten it out. Da-na-na-na-na. Looks like Halo 5 Guardians.
Wow, coming out a few years ago.
Yep.
How do you feel?
I feel like a new wait, can you take it back? Can you edit?
Nope, it's too late. All right.
Wait, I feel I want to thank my mommy and daddy for
making it all
for
possible.
making it all possible and having me so many years ago.
So there you go. A couple more Matchbox puzzles from the Sherlock Holmes Museum in London.
That one was pretty easy.
London, England. I don't know, man. It's kind of
Well, because once you figure out
that long piece is supposed to go kind of vertical.
But once you figure out that these 2 is this just cut in half, this is like, okay, well, this has to, like, where's the point of the pyramid, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Either way, well
Hey,
done.
how'd you do this?
Huh? Oh, do you want me to show you?
Wait a minute. What?
Do you want me to show
Did you just do that? Just like whoop?
I don't even remember. Maybe I did it. Do you want to try?
Unless I
them,
threw it down.
do you want to try putting them back together, or do you want me to
Do you just
show
like
you?
push it through this way or something?
Nope.
How do you do it?
All right. It may take me a couple of tries,
Here,
but
show this.
it's something
Show
like
that.
it's something like this. So we've got the two separate. I'm going to take the stem of one, put it through the opening of the other,
Uh-huh.
and then it is something like. It always takes me. I've done it.
And then you twist and you spin and you spin and you spin and you spin and you spin.
Yeah, basically. Actually, yeah, it is.
So do you
kind of like
angle
that.
this side so it's like down and then you twist it up?
I should maybe be holding it the other way. No, it's more like you. You're supposed to be able to. Oh my gosh, I'm not fooling around. It's like so hard to remember, but they basically.
Yeah.
I think I.
So you definitely do it like that, right?
Here, hold it up a little higher.
You
Or
definitely
I
do
can-
it like that, and then, but there is a definite like easy
There's a very easy.
solution,
Yes,
easy slip on.
easy slider, easy junior.
Moogly, interesting.
Yeah, let me try again.
Yeah. Fascinating.
Yeah, because you definitely the way you take it apart is like one slides down the base of the other.
I was trying to get it to the base, but
So
I couldn't
to
get there.
reverse it,
Single
ends
chicken up. Uh-huh.
it ends up you. Well, let me try to reverse it in my mind. Maybe it's supposed to be like that way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Interesting.
That way you bring it down.
Oh, you loop it over,
The two sort of like
glide over one another, yeah.
slide and twist,
And then you just
and there you go.
interesting.
And they'll be off. Brink. There
Ladies
you go.
and gentlemen,
All right, Dr.
Sweet
Holmes,
Willie.
you've been bested by Will and Bobby.
fuck you.
There you go. His
I'm-
mom
I-
said he could use that word.
I-
All right. Thank you all
I
so much
didn't
for
know I
watching.
said that.
If you're watching this on Facebook, thank you. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe.
Can we edit this?
I'll send you the video if you want to put in like chicken sounds every time you curse. Well, well, what are you worried about? Your mom?
Stop
Your mom's
talking
gonna.
to the microphone.
You think your mom's gonna ground you? You're 30.
Yeah, you don't know, dude.
Is she still that angry?
No.
She still has a temper?
Stop talking into the microphone about it. She's
All right.
probably watching this.
All right. Well, this may be the last time we ever see Bobby. Thank you all for watching. We're smarter than Sherlock Holmes. Look for our gritty reboot of Will and Bobby coming to the BBC soon. Yeah, Christy's right. You may get grounded or a timeout. We'll see you in another video.
Last time I had whatever.
Until then, I don't know. What's a good sign off for this?
Did it.
We did it. Bye-bye.